Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that.
Match.
The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So we're up and running.
Now there's a player with a silky pass and a steely tackle.
Xabi Alonso.
Yeah, a midfielder renowned for his tremendous array of passes.
That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. A real opportunity here from a... Stoichkov! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Dembele going face-to-face with his great rival. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Look, the only way of becoming more aware, Peter, is by lifting your head and realising who's where around you.
Just eases him off the ball. Well, that pass isn't the best. Well read, and the danger is averted. Rice. Costa Curta gets across to intercept that. That is a great pick out. And this is Griezmann. Oh, nice touch. He's having a shot! Now that is commitment to the cause.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Decent chance! And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Griezmann, and he's had a hit! Oh no, this chance, surely! It's their second corner of the game. Cleared away. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, it's Raul.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Rice. And here's Batistuta. Batistuta! Oh, nearly, but not quite.
Well, he's clearly in one of those moods. I think even he was asking, Perhaps a little too much from himself then.
Adams. Still goalless. And it's Robertson. Robertson drives forward on the overlap. And that's been won straight back. Rice. And it's Rice. Batistuta. Adams gets a foot in here. And it's Griezmann. He's a sharp little ball. Shot it, goal! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. This might spell danger. Griezmann has been caught there, it's a foul.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Stoichkov is standing over this one. Stoichkov! It's run loose, who's going to get there? He crossed in early, and he's taking no chances there. Passing is crisp and sharp. And the shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much.
It's It's hit the upright. Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
And this is why almost every team presses from the front these days, Peter. If you get it right, it creates more chances.
Rafael Leao is onto it in a flash. Rice. Raul. Nice looking ball. Oh, good take in a good area. And the shot! And that has been clubbed away. Liverpool applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but of course the returns can be terrific. Now he's got space here. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Rafael Leao. Ball played for Rijkaard. And it's Griezmann. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Cute ball now, how can he reach it? He's on it, can he get away? Great chance! And one more try! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Oh, he's been caught on it here! Liverpool are looking to go forward now. Well timed, excellent interception. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Griezmann. Quality ball. And this is Dembele, and he's found a way past. Oh, good determined running there, but run back by the defence.
Well, I think it's good he took the opportunity to run at that back line. I'm sure it won't deter him either.
2 added minutes has been
And he was
indicated.
quick to react. Looking for the run. Now it's Batistuta. Raul. Beckham. And he's on Beckham! They would have been quick to recover this. And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
This possibly the last play of the half. Beckham with the short one. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And we've reached half-time. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet time for some fresh ideas in the second period,
And
perhaps.
if you do have a chance today, please
So we
take
reached
some
the
time
halfway
out to give
point.
your support
What
to
an
our
end to the
Venice
half,
Stadium
Peter.
front.
A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum maintained. So I'm looking forward to what's to come.
So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. So we're just settling back into this second half.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, that was vital. Over to the left.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And that was very necessary. Oh, it's Dembele. He's tried one! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Corner number 3 coming up. Shapes to shoot! Now he wants to get in on the act here.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
So their fourth corner of the game. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Robertson proves just a little bit too strong. Now it's Torres. And it's Rijkaard. And the pass is intercepted. That ball looks a good one. Picked out brilliantly. Tries a shot! It's a goal! Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
India are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, it looks like a bit of half-time encouragement was all that was needed, because we have a very different game on our hands now, Peter.
The attendance
Dunk
for this match
kept
was
aware, and it is reclaimed
29,514.
easily. Well, you might think he got off lightly, it is just a verbal warning.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their...
Oh, what? There's the shot! Really well taken goal. And once more, we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Liverpool grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, there's resilience for you.
Oh, he's been caught napping! Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Now it's Stoichkov. He's having a go! Oh, that was no routine save.
Stoichkov clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Substitution on the field.
They're up to 5 corners now.
Xabi Alonso. Number 21, Griezmann. Number 18, Stoichkov. Number 20,
Knocks it into space. India has the chance to go the other way.
22, Pedri. Number 42.
So Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here. And
There's a quick free kick. He has a look out. It's Dembele! Raul. That has not gone well. Oh, it's Dembele. Rice. Oh, it's Batistuta. Dunk gets over and intercepts. Nicely weighted ball.
India really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Van Dijk. Now it's Batistuta. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. Liverpool needed that. They really needed it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability on...
Oh, no question, that's a foul. Now then, what's happening here? He is already on a yellow. Referee has gone straight to his pocket. Yes, a second yellow, and he's off. Well, the players are making their point, but the ref clearly isn't interested. He's waved them all away. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men.
Yeah, they look as if they're intent, Peter, on stopping him outside the laws of the game, so the referee is going to have to be very alert here. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
It's a very open game.
Messi! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And this is... And a chance! Oh, that's incredible! And that may just do it! That was fabulous. The most adept of touches, the smoothest of finishes.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
Liverpool complete their comeback, and now they only need to hold out for a few minutes.
Well, the last moments now, Peter, are going to be very frantic. There's still time for a twist or two yet.
Costa Curta tries to play it through, and this is Dembele. Oh, real chance! He scored! And surely now, the result beyond doubt. A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
And now he has two. Liverpool could not have picked a better time to snatch a 2-goal lead. Is there still time for a response?
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see their more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
It's a really well-measured ball. That has ended up in no man's land. Rijkaard. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Oh, it's Dembele. That's good play. Pedri. Well, and that may well be that. That is that. India can look back at this result with regret. A front foot start, but they were ultimately made to pay for their inability to kill it off. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
India desperately failing to impose themselves on the game. Decidedly flat, disjointed in so many areas on the pitch. And you're never going to win like that.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next
Hello,
2 hours,
everybody,
it
and
might not
welcome
feel
to
like
today's
that.
match.
The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
Frank Rijkaard can really make his presence felt. A superb defender who became an iconic midfield anchorman.
And what's more, a remarkably good strike rate, actually.
Very true, just another level of his expertise, Peter, but his reading of the game, for me, is masterful.
What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. What a save from Peter Schmeichel! Rijkaard. And it's Cáceres. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Pedri. Raul. That's a cute ball. Well, it's a look of bewilderment. His touch deserted him at the key moment.
Did he that because it had a decent chance of progressing?
Now it's Figo. Oh, that is a good ball to find it. Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. India really could have done without this. This to go one up. Oh, great save by Dina. It's loose and there's a race for the ball. And he welcomes it, a chance! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And we have our very first corner.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
That'll be a throw. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
No, not quite on the same wavelength. Raul. And it's Beckham. And he was quick to react. Cannavaro lays it forward. Guti. No goals as yet. Beckham. Rijkaard. And here's Raul. Pedri. Searching pass he's played there. Oh, that's a fine interception.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase, and of course those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Batistuta. Now there's a Pedri! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Beckham, the regular corner taker. They've played it short. And now they can spring out of defence. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Rummenigge was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And that's put paid to a promising move. And he stands tall, impenetrable. It's a quick one, and it's Thuram. Beckham going full steam ahead down the left flank. And it's played forward. Del Piero bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Mateus. And it's Cáceres. Looking for the run. It's a promising position. He's had it taken off him. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so... Tries a shot! Goal! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
After 33 minutes is number
So the
6.
first goal of the game.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden...
Oh no, this does not look good. He's shifting through the gears here. Fired deep towards the back post. Del Piero will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. That's an imaginative pass. Out of play for a goal kick. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Batistuta.
India truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
5 minutes till the break. Now that looks a decent ball. Batistuta's cross. Corner number 2 then. Chance to shoot! Well, that is rather wayward. And that has put paid to that. Rijkaard. Here's Guti.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
David Villa. That is ended up in no man's land. It's a pretty loose pass. That's been cut out, well played. And there's the end of the first half. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
Substitution on the field. Number 20.
And we're off again.
India really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Nesta. Pedri. And here's Batistuta. Close shot, surely! And a terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Corner number 3 coming up. And it's been taken short. And now a sudden chance to counter. Shapes to shoot! Cannavaro gets it away. It's gone out for a throw-in. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Raul. And this is Batistuta. And Batistuta! It's there! They have done it! They have their Leicester.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
And he's there to clear it. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it. India have clearly reached a level of comfort in this half. Why not use the impetus to plough on?
Can he get on the end of this? That's a lovely, neat pass. And that's an excellent interception. Well, here's a man adored by many,
The attendance
even
for this match
deified
was
by some.
29,950.
Batistuta. Little pass back. And it's Nesta. Rijkaard. And it's Figo. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Raul. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Bergkamp. Pedri. Oh, good spread. Aimed beyond the defence. It's played through for him. And he cuts out the supply. Figo. Can he get it through? And he plays one through. He's found the way through. Incoming header! And yes, it's there! Into the lead once more. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Substitution on the field, number 6.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
17,
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Number 5, Rijkaard. Coming on the field, number
Back into the middle.
19, Suarez. Number 14.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Substitution in progress.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
And he's whipped it across. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Rijkaard. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. India get their 4th corner. Chance for a shot! It's a goal! They're level in a trice!
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
This is quite a battle.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Caceres. Cross to the back post. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
It's out for a goal kick.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
It's come to nothing. Pass somewhat off target. Oh, nicely intercepted. That has not gone well.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Pedri. Raul. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played. Well stopped.
4 added
Ball
minutes
looks
has
a
been
good one.
indicated.
Well, that's fabulous. Shoots! Yes! He's done it! Late in the day! This could well be it! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Luis Suarez.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Nesta. Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. Thuram. And it's with the keeper. But it's Thuram. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
Substitution.
And that is it, the referee has seen enough. Well, that was intense, an enjoyable contest that either could easily have won, ultimately decided by just the odd goal. Well, after all of that, Jim, what do you think? Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. So that's got things underway. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, Peter. It's his pace that's his main attribute, especially over those first few yards, where he just seems to glide away from defenders, gets himself into great positions.
And the shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Rijkaard. And it's Nesta. Looking to play him in. Lovely bit of skill. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Aubameyang gets flagged offside. Well, he's hit it long, but astray. And it's Beckham. Bergamy. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. And we're not going to make any further progress now. Gets a good foot in there. Looking for options for movement.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Beckham. Steaming on goalwards. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Nesta. India still without a single shot on target. Raul. And he's there to retrieve it. No, he's just misjudged that one.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Pedri. Distributed tidily. Now it's Beckham. Aubameyang running with the ball. Chance here to counter. Cannavaro kept his eye on it, and he's there. Rijkaard. Oh, good spread. Now, can they get him away? And he was alert to it. India with the corner. They're first. Now that is commitment to the cause. Beckham standing over it. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Haaland. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Chance! And that is doing no harm at all.
India really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing. And it's Bergomi. Rijkaard. To Bergomi. Rijkaard. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Kaká. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. So the last big chance perhaps before half-time. So who's he going to be aiming for here? And the pass is intercepted. And here's Aubameyang. Raul, and that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Beckham, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Nicely weighted ball. Nesta. And this is Raul.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Van Dijk. And we've reached half-time. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break.
Se ruega a nuestros espectadores que no pierdan de vista a sus hijos durante el partido. Cambio de jugadores.
Here we go again then. Both sides defensively robust up to now. Can he finish? And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Cannavaro clears it away.
Was that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
And here's Bale. Van Bouten did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Now it's Aubameyang. And that's clear cut, it's a free kick. It's a straight red, he has been given his marching orders. Well, Jim, there's only one reason that he would be sent off there. It is the denial of an obvious goal-scoring opportunity.
Well, he had a decision to make, Peter, and it's worked out badly.
Cambio de
So,
jugadores.
time for
en el
changes
Barcelona.
on both
El
sides,
dorsal
actually.
9 será sustituido por el dorsal 5. Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
It's their second corner of the game. And now they can spring out of defence. And it's Rijkaard. And here's Raul. And the finish! Cleared without complication. Koundé, back towards the middle. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And this is Batistuta. Rijkaard gets across to intercept that. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Van Dijk cuts it out. And they're on him in a flash. Van Bouten knocks it into space. Nice looking ball. That's been cut out, well played. Rijkaard is offering some sort of an apology there.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And that's put paid to a promising move. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. And they're back on the ball again. And here's Beckham. Bale. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Aubameyang goes on a run down the left wing. And he was quick to react.
Aubameyang really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Now it's Raul. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal
Now some
97,
movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
El dorsal 7, Kaká. El dorsal 22.
Almost 75 minutes on the clock now.
El dorsal 20.
Tries to play it through.
El dorsal 10.
That has been
El
cut
dorsal
short.
8.
And here's Batistuta. Isco.
Barcelona clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Batistuta. And this is Batistuta. Nicely spread. Oh, that's a key interception. Quality ball.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
And here's Mbappe. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Beckham. That was superb goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. When you're struggling for numbers, you try to create that defensive compactness and conserve energy, but fatigue begins to play a much bigger role, and it may well yet make all the difference here.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Beckham.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Can he get it through? Oh, enjoy this time. Koundé gets rid without sophistication. He's got tall. He's done very well to get to that.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. This is a Hollywood or bust corner. The final whistle is up next.
Has a shot! Oh, that's a waste. Can he get on the end of this? And that is it, the referee has seen enough. So a tough one to gauge. Defensive dominance combined with wastefulness in attack, and the outcome inevitable. So Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen? India will always take positives from a result like this. Yes, there is some telling up to them, but it's a great promise too.
Yeah. Everybody knows that I'm breaking down. Everybody knows I ain't faking now. Everybody knows my heart's vacant now. Yeah, she hates me now, I made mistakes but now I don't ever wanna be alone. I don't really ever feel at home. On my own, in the zone, that's the only way I know. Feeling low, about to blow back up. I won't ever let the doubt creep in. Gotta pop a couple more aspirin. I don't think I'll ever let you in. Easier to break it off best friends. I don't really understand myself. I don't really understand, need help. I don't wanna be left on the shelf. Couldn't even hear me if I yelled. It's so cold outside. I'm alone, I'm alright. It's so cold outside. I'm alone, I'm alright. It's so cold. Always feel like I could break now, but I never let it take me to that place now. I won't ever let my thoughts get away now. I got better things to do, picking fate now. I just wanna be the best, call me great now. I don't know if I'm okay or insane now. I remember better days on the playground, hoping I can find my way. Even when I'm feeling down, I fight. Even when I don't know what is right, I'ma pick a side and I'ma take pride. I will decide my fate and I will never let them tell me who I am. If you try to shake me, I'll be damned. Planet on the ground is where I stand. Never give up, that was always the plan. It's so cold outside, I'm alone, I'm alright. It's so cold outside, I'm alone, I'm alright. It's so cold. Yeah. Everybody knows that I'm breaking down. Everybody knows I ain't faking now. Everybody knows my heart's vacant now. Yeah, she hates me now, I made mistakes but now I don't ever wanna be alone. I don't really ever feel at home. On my own, in the zone, that's the only way I know. Feeling low, about to blow back up. Here I won't ever let the doubt creep in. Gotta pop a couple more aspirin. I don't think I'll ever let you in. Easier to break it off as friends. I don't really understand myself. I don't really understand, need help. I don't wanna be left on the shelf. Couldn't even hear me if I yelled. It's so cold outside, I'm alone, I'm alright. It's so cold outside, I'm alone, I'm alright. It's so cold. Break down, always feel like I could break now, but I never let it take me to that place now. I won't ever let my thoughts get away now. I got better things to do, picking fate now. I just wanna be the best, call me great now. I don't know if I'm okay or insane now. I remember better days on the playground, hoping I can find my way. Even when I'm feeling down, I fight. Even when I don't know what is right, I'ma pick a side and I'ma take pride. I will decide my fate and I will never let them tell me who I am. If you try to shake me, I'll be damned. Planet on the ground is where I stand. Never give up, that was always the plan. It's so cold outside, I'm alone, I'm alright. It's so cold outside, I'm alone, I'm alright. It's so cold. Yeah. Everybody knows that I'm breaking down. Everybody knows I ain't faking now. Everybody knows my heart's vacant now. Yeah, she hates me now, I made mistakes but now I don't ever wanna be alone. I don't really ever feel at home. On my own, in the zone, that's the only way I know. Feeling low, about to blow back up. I won't ever let the doubt creep in. Gotta pop a couple more aspirin. I don't think I'll ever let you in. Easier to break it off best friends. I don't really understand myself. I don't really understand, need help. I don't wanna be left on the shelf. Couldn't even hear me if I yelled. It's so cold outside, I'm alone, I'm alright. It's so cold outside, I'm alone, I'm alright. It's so cold.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And we're underway. So Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
I'd say Petr Cech. I'm trying to come up with a flaw in his game and I can't.
Whistle's gone, that's foul. Oh, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. What a start, free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes.
Yeah, plenty of jostling in that box, they just need a good delivery.
Now it's Xavi. Xavi with the delivery. And the keeper gets his hands on it. And it's Batistuta. Noel. Robertson. Played in deep. He's got full. And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Pull it.
That was lovely, that.
He's found a way through. Cross deflected behind for a corner.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Law! And he's heaved it away. India are looking to go forward now. Played into the box.
Well, they're clearly focusing on that right side, Peter. That's where the crosses are coming from, where the danger lies. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Gives the defence a decision to make, whether to go zonal or man-to-man now. It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Bale powering forward here. Little pass back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
Played out wide. India looking to pass their way through. Quick look, then plays it in. And he's taking no chances there.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Platini will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Neither side yet able to find the net. Now it's Batistuta. Bale. That's a throw. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Belletti. Goes long. Xavi.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Leicester clears it away. Now it's Bale. And here's Hullet. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Dida deals with that nice and simple. Beckham. And it's Bale. Wasn't easy on the eye, but it's done its job. Looking for options for movement. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Rijkaard. Hullet. An uncompromising challenge. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Hullet picks it up. Header! Goal! That is a fine goal, really efficiently done.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Pedri. Out to the right. It's a good-looking delivery. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Pedri! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Beckham to take it as usual. Thuram getting this one clear. And he's in on the chance for a shot! And yes, it's there! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Shapes to shoot! It's out of play, and it is a goal kick. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. He's not got that quite right. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's shifting through the gears here. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Beckham. That has been cut short. Xavi. Platini. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Now this could be a chance. Can he finish? That was a matter of inches.
Oh, he just got it ever so slightly wrong, Peter. There wasn't much in that at all.
And we hit half-time. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. So we reached the halfway point.
Well, for us neutrals, this is fantastic. If you're a fan from either side, it's unpleasant. And as for the managers, check your heart rate.
So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Platini, and this is Hullet.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
It's gone out for a throw-in. Batistuta. It's Pedri. That's been slipped through. Beckham gets into some space. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And he has been fouled there. Well, he's hit it long, but astray. Defending of the desperate variety. Showing good feet. Pedri has a look and plays it forward. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
That could spell trouble. It's a throw-in. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Played into space out wide. Rijkaard. Nicely spread. Now it's Hullet. 60 minutes played. Roll in acres of space out wide.
Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
No, he's overshot the green. That's gone for a throw-in. Crosses it into the area. Oh, he's seen that early. He used a certain sixth sense. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Oh, can he get onto this? That is ended up in no man's land. Well, nicely intercepted. Can he get it through? Van Dijk spots it and intercepts. India are looking to break at pace. That ball looks a good one. It's a mighty effort! Goal! And the comeback is complete! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Substitution on the field. Number 5.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Coming on the field.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity
Number
and tempo.
23,
Now all they need is to
Figo.
try and maintain it.
Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And it's Figo. Now it's Platini. And he's managed to get free. There will be a throw-in. He's dealt with that really well.
Well, you'd expect nothing less from him, Peter.
Oh, it's a lovely, delicate pass. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Stood up well to him there. Belletti. Now it's Platini. Figo could try cutting inside here. Climbs up big!
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
The goal scorer!
A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most...
Oh, smashing header! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Oh, unlucky. There's the urgency they need, and it nearly brought them a goal. India clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Now it's Figo. And the through ball. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. It's their second corner of the game. Punched away. And he's managed to get rid. And that's aimed into the middle. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. It'll be a throw-in.
Substitutions taking place.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Now this could be a chance. And it's Beckham. Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Oh, that's fabulous. Deflected behind for a corner kick.
Substitution on the field.
Well, they've got to get everyone forward, and maybe even the keeper.
Coming on the field is number 11, Ronald Araujo.
Bergomi, there he goes, motoring forward. Oh, Red, nice interception. And that will be the final act. So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration, both on show in equal measure. Just not enough on either side to find a winner. Bale picking up the... The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. Well, we're on the way.
When you have Edwin van der Sar in goal, it's like having an 11th outfield player. He can make every kind of save and get his team on the front foot.
He has a great gift for distribution, doesn't he? He almost assists.
Exactly, he's a playmaking goalkeeper who likes to trigger attacks as soon as the ball ends up in his possession.
It's an inviting looking ball, that. Now it's Hullet. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. And we have the first... Hullet! Ruud Hullet! That is just a piece of art!
Well, this is already looking rather ominous for the opposition. When a player of his calibre can open up the scoring with a brilliantly classy finish, it could be a very long match for that defence to prevent it happening again.
That was beautiful. Something close to... It's Bale! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
And he's had a hit! Oh, crossbar! In with the challenge. Raul. Pedri. Passing is crisp and sharp. And he's had it nicked away. It's a really well-measured ball. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Oh, great defending. That needed doing.
Oh, that's excellent. Such a clean tackle.
It's a good run down the right. And this is Bale. Nice control. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And he's managed to get free. Look, can he finish? Sticks it away. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. And that really is so impressive.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Le numéro 8.
Auxerre are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
And they've got rid. Vieira. Raul. And he shoots!
India are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Knocks it into space. Oh, that's neat. And this is Hullet. Played out to the right. Yamal's cross. Oh, smashing header! Firm header just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Van Dijk. No way through. And this is Ronaldo.
There they go, hunting again.
That's a foul, no two ways about it. Yellow or red, it is red. So seemingly that was deemed a denial of a clear goal-scoring opportunity.
Well, he had a decision to make, Peter, and it's worked out badly.
Too close for comfort. Expected better, and so did he. Robertson. Raul. Out towards the flank. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Auxerre were a team looking for an outlet, and it seems, Jim, as though they... Real chance! And it's there! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. It made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first...
And a chance! Crossbar comes to the rescue. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Lovely bit of skill, and he's in on goal. Messi! Beckham. That's really well manoeuvred. Played out wide, and here's Yamal. Roberto Carlos. Played in deep. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Raul. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Yamal. Yamal's cross climbs up big. Oh, taken with style. Again in a trice, and they are soaring. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when...
It's a mighty effort. It's there. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Well, they have a goal, but it is surely too much to hope for a comeback. It's a promising position. Pedri. Quality ball. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Played into space. Araujo. There's the whistle for half-time. We'll do it back on the first 45 minutes.
India are very much up against it, and that's given the manager a real headache as to how to get his players to regain focus during half-time. He's going to have to get amongst the players and really lift them to produce something close to the best football if they're going to salvage this.
Changement pour l'AJ Auxerre. Le numéro 7, Cristiano Ronaldo.
Here we go again.
À sa place.
India really have to pick things up here. Their opponents are going to set up to play on the counter-attack now, which means they're going to have to find ways to draw them out more.
Now it's Yamal. And he's quick to snatch it back. Threads one in. Beckham. Raul. And it's Beckham. Now it's Bullet. Stood up well to him there. Yaya Toure. There's a sharp little ball here. Ball comes in.
Well, we've seen much better choices than that. That always looked like the wrong one.
Messi, over to the left, and it's Roberto Carlos. Engages and forces him off the ball. He's through here. Oh, what a... and the shot! No mistake! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
56 minutes de jeu par le
So,
numéro 9.
just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Roberto Carlos. Played in by Roberto. Up he goes! They've scored! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
It's starting to look like a done deal now. Auxerre are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
And this is Bale. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Messi. Here's Roberto Carlos. Now it's Yamal. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Now it's Bale. It's gone for a throw-in. Bale. Batistuta. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. Araujo did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. Dida will have to save it here, or there's real trouble. It's hit the upright. He scored! Yet another goal in an awesome performance. They are in complete charge. Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
It's become a case of men against boys.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Pedri gets good distance on it. Collar. And that has been clubbed away. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Auxerre clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
That has ended up in no man's land. Bale is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Well, the ball's gone astray. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Spread out to the left. Rijkaard calmly anticipates. Tries to play it through. Looking for options for movement. Batistuta. Yaya Toure. Now it's Hullet. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Flings it across. Van der Sar deals with that nice and simple. Oh, cracking ball. That has been slung wide. Batistuta was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Now it's Yamal. Look at the space here. Oh, that looks a foul. Yeah, referee's given it.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. All the defenders determined to ensure that there is no... And the shots! Lepien. Figo. He has found the way through.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. And that is as far as it goes. India cannot spin this any other way. They came up against opponents. Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So off we go then.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you could expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many potential options and movements. Overlapping, underlapping, wingers vacating.
And the shot! It's fallen kindly here. Decent enough try.
Mbappe is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller-minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. So I wonder, Jim, what is in today's show?
Well, plenty, we hope, Peter. Being the kind of player who likes to take it upon himself to win, whether it's his vision and creativity or being more direct in providing a threat up front, we're bound to see something special, I hope.
Because we always have in the past.
Indeed.
Tchouaméni. Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. Pedri. That's a little off target. Raul. Oh, played through for the wide man. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
He can get that clear and claimed it back swiftly. Kimmich. Here's Tchouaméni. And here's Romario. Brazil finding their passes.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Throw it. Costa Curta. Kimmich. Tchouaméni. India are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Marquinhos has been booked, just to confirm, for that earlier incident.
Well, when the ref tells you you're going to get booked next time, you should listen.
He's having a shot! Delivers the ball.
India really are making good use of that right-hand side. The light is very much the colour green. Beckham clearly looking the key component now with the concentration on width. Gives the defence a decision to make, whether to go zonal or man-to-man now.
Kimmich. And it's Neymar. That's a good ball. He's being urged to shoot. Neymar is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Now, can they get him away? Well, that's well spotted. Brazil look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Almost half an hour in now. Raul tries to pass it through. Batistuta. Bale. It's a goal kick. Mbappe. Well timed, excellent interception. Now it's Bale. Marquinhos. Costa Curta. More and more pressure on the ball here. And it's Romario. Brazil looking to pass their way through. Oh, he's got a side of... Shot, surely! Goal! Brazil! And Brazil take the lead. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Brazil have taken the lead.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Chouameni did incur the wrath of the referee and has earned himself a booking in the process.
Yeah, we guessed that this scenario could take place because he's up against pace. India truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Passing is crisp and sharp. And here's Neymar. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Bastoni wins the duel this time. Costa Curta. Just 5 minutes left until the break. Oh, some tackle that. And he's forced to go back. Chouameni. And here's Romario. Great defending, strong and determined. He's shaping up to have a crack from here. This the perfect chance to extend the advantage. Nedved! Oh, he's pulled off a fine save.
Well, I thought his starting position was good and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Rijkaard demonstrating his defensive quality there.
Foram indicados 2 minutos de acréscimo.
No, again there's no way through. Costa Curta. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Looking for a runner. Oh, delightful ball. And he's gone looking for safety. And it's half-time here. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
If you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Batistuta. And no, he's seen through all of that. And here's Batistuta.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Chouameni. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And this is from Mario.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Brazil have reclaimed it. Nice sequence of passes, this. Beckham, a player who needs no introduction. Down by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. Costa Curta. That's a sharp pass. Raul. Dixon. Adams. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
This is good pressing, they're not short on bodies. Pedri gets into a good position.
India really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible... Has a shot! And for a moment, time stood still.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Brazil have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Romario. That's good running with the ball. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the...
Real chance! Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. Dida, in the context of the game, he must save it. Oh, great save by Dida!
Substituição no time do Brasil. Camisa 5.
Dixon.
Camisa 4. Deixando o campo para a entrada de camisa 37. Camisa 18.
And again they run up against stubborn defending. Romario. Nedved. And the shot's on here. Chance for a shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Substituição no time do Brasil.
So, time for changes on both sides actually.
Vai ser substituído pelo jogador camisa 21.
Tries to get it clear.
Substituição em andamento.
Referee's given a throw. Nedved. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup.
Well, this is intriguing.
Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick.
Well, he was the one player you had to keep away from the area. Not the best way to do it, though.
They're taking a moment to consider their options. Just off target.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Backward it goes.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
Now it's Villa. David Villa! And it's in! And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas. There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Just way, way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
India grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, at this stage, Peter, it's going to come down to how badly they want to win this.
We expected better, and so did he. Looking for the run. He can run onto that. Thinks about the shot.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And this is Torres, and Torres! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Can he get it through? There's the shot! And this is Messi. And again, he's sorted that out terrifically. Robertson clears. Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Oh, super ball! Raul.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And it's Nedved. Kimmich takes control of it and he's on the move. Oh, great defending, that needed doing. That's that, the end. A good watch, a really good watch, both sides toiling to try and outthink.